Hello. Imagine scamming romance scams. This is a little story that people don't want to believe, but let's see. Back in March of 2007, I met a Russian girl on the internet, and that's sort of like turned out to be some Russian type scam where they add your name in to the text and then send back to you, and then eventually they're coming to see you. Well, I was a little bit devastated that someone could do that. First time I ever understood much about these type scams on dating sites that happen. I think the Russian girl said she was 27, named Natalia. What else was there? Lived in some part of Russia and was coming to see me in Australia. Was sending all these beautiful little letters and a few, nice photos. And I thought it was pretty nice. Some girl, I was 38, some girl who's 27 who wants to strike up a relationship. Well, anyway, as I said, it was just, a scam. I think it turned out that they're called Yahoo boys. They use female photos to men use females' photos to lure in the money that you send via Western Union. Anyway, I was a little bit devastated, and I went and found, in the end, after it all finished, I went and found a place called Romance Scam. So I joined that, and I said to them, I'm a little bit mixed up here. I don't know about these scams and what they do with your head, playing little head games with their little letters that they send. Well, I striked up a conversation with a girl in there who, after I think about 10 days or something like that of being in that group, that she said she was 47. And there's a lot of scammers on sites, and, that she doesn't trust too many people, all that sort of stuff. I'm a Christian. My son, he's a pastor, and, all this sort of blah, 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 blah. Well, she said, look, I want to keep our relationship private. When I said, would you like to date, because you're around that age group that I'd be looking for. And she said, yeah, I wouldn't mind dating you. I'd like to save up, come to Australia, I'll start saving this week, And, she kept up with this scenario, men shouldn't ask women their age or where they live or what school they went to or any basic information. Now, this went on for 6 weeks. I had a photo. Imagine looking at one photo like that for 6 weeks, at first. So I went back on the site of romance scams, and she said, I want to keep this private. And I said, look, I've been dating this woman, on the internet that supposedly, I don't know if I said wants to come to Australia. Is it really bad that you'd ask them for where they live, their name, address, all that sort of stuff after that time, their telephone number? Because the girl was saying that her phone doesn't receive international calls. I was a little bit sort of astounded that a person's telephone, would not receive an international call from another country. I thought, oh shit, that's America. Well, anyway, she started pulling, are you seeing anyone? I don't believe you. I want to check your emails, all that sort of stuff. Trust is a very big issue in life after I've been scammed, and she kept saying, that she's 47 and, scammers are everywhere and I don't trust people, and, doing the little, I don't trust you now because, you've spoken to people or helped members in this group. Well, she started getting me involved in little lies like that. Well, I won't tell anyone who she is, but, then 2.5 months later, I just had the jacket and I said, look, you bullshit me around, you're walking me around like a frickin' puppy dog. I said, I'm not a prisoner. I don't know you. I've never met your face. I've seen one bloody photo. Show me who you are. Send another one. So I get this other one, generic of course, and it was dated, who knows when. And I thought, this is a different photo, image, look than what the person showed me for the first 6 weeks. On your Yahoo profile, you're looking, pretty young. They send another one, they look pretty old. And I said, look, a very nice photo. I appreciate you sent that, because I gave them an ultimatum. I said, you don't send another photo. Start being honest, because I'm sick of all your lies and carry-ons, because, you don't trust me. Have you taken your medications? There was all this sort of stuff, and I'm thinking, hang on, I take a medication for a chemical imbalance. It's not craziness. There's a difference there. But, she was pulling you're crazy. You don't trust me. I've told you the truth. Well, anyway, 2.5 months later, she comes along after I spoke to this girl, another girl, and she writes this little letter. I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm not 47. I'm, say nearly 60, 58. And I'm, what? And, and I said, look, let's keep this between ourselves. I said, this is just bullshit. And the group romance scams knew her for about a year as being 46 or something, 47. So she pulled a swifty on the people in a fraud agency, also that she was young, younger than what she was, for a long period of time. And if you look in the romance scams area and you look up Cookie Face or something like that, you'll see that the girl says, I've got this philosophy: fool me once, fool me twice, la la la. That area. But what she was doing it, fooling them also. In the group, that she was 46 or 47 when she joined up, and she was scammed, but she was pulling off this scam also. So anyway, she says, accept it, I'm a liar, I lied to you, you've been honest to me all along. Of course I was honest, because I wanted a relationship. Bloody hell. Accept that. So anyway, then she, says, I'm nearly 60. I said, look, I don't want to date a 60-year-old. I said, 47's okay. But I said, look, you want to lie to me, let's keep it to ourselves, because I was embarrassed to tell my parents, because this person had spoken to my parents, my family, saying, yeah, I'm 47, I live in America, Sacramento, la, 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 la. And they even pulled the scam on my family. That's what pissed me off too. So anyway, after she told me, I thought, nah, I can't lie to my family like she's been lying to me. So I told my family also. And ever since then, there's been a battle that you tell lies, Paul. It never happened. I don't go on date sites. But once she told me, after, say, 2.5 months, and then her family and friends are telling me that I must be a bad Christian, and that, they know this person very well, and, going on date sites, pulling the age in information scams, saying I'm working. You get some troops that they say they're 5'2". I've never seen 5'2" because of that. But anyway, I want to share this what do you call it? This I call it the scam letter. After they say they've been lying to you, caught them out, then they say, well, I love you, and I'm still coming to see you. And then they say, oh, well, this age thing between us isn't right. Well, shit, if you told me the truth before this age thing, I would have said, look, you're too old for me. I wish you luck in life. I'm looking for someone younger than 60. Because I was only like 38 at the time. Then I'd do some intel searches, and on date sites, the person is around 60, and I thought, well, hang on, I've been wasting me bloody time and thinking this was a relationship when it was a complete lie. As I said, the family and friends are involved because they contact and leave all these messages that I'm a really bad person for telling people about this lie and watch out for it. Anyway, that's the start of it all. Then comes all the lies later. And, that I'm really bad. I got booted out of romance scams also because I had erratic behaviour due to all the lies that were going on. I didn't want to say who it was because I thought that I'd get kicked out, or no one would believe me. Still to this day, no one believes me too much that it did exist. I don't know and don't care too much, but I want people to know that there are these people online who tweak their age and then do this person's lying trick and try to cover up their ass with their family and friends. So anyway, that's how this letter